Larry Metz, the owner of the Wellwood. You're on my video. This is the poor soul who lost the house that I told you about in the fire. One of the oldest, top 5 historic houses in town. Tragedy. 1792. Sorry that you lost that, my friend. Hello, all my friends. I hope you're having an outstanding, fabulous day. I am. I woke up, and this is the first video I've made in over 1 week. Why? Because off and on in Maryland, it has been raining like just a nice, gentle rain. Not horrible like many parts of the country, but just enough that my grass is growing. Grass seed that I planted a couple months ago has sprouted up, but it has interrupted rides. However, I've done about 40 miles over the past week. I just haven't made any videos because nothing really crazy exciting. So this morning I'm going out and I'm riding Roxy. So we're going to the post office. It's early morning. And I'm using the GoPro. I'm using the GoPro because I just did not feel like getting out my wrist remote, my microphone, the transmitters, the hooking it all up. I just didn't feel like doing it, so we're using the GoPro 9, which sucks. Not as good as the Insta X4. Two last homeless bags we're going to try to give out. And we have a cup of coffee, 2 cups of coffee that we're going to sit and ponder life this morning. And anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Oh my gosh, my channel has exploded all because of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. And my subscribers who have been with me since the beginning, when I started this in November of 2023, oh my gosh. Still watching my videos, still commenting. So many people from the beginning are still with me, and I love you all. I love you all. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you come across this video and you have not subscribed, it is a wholesome channel. I try to make you smile. I try to make you laugh. I try to give you some good information. Boom. Smash that subscribe. Click on that like. Click on the bell. Let's go. All right, we're out on Route 40. Not much traffic early in the morning on the weekend right now. And the weather's kind of crappy. And it's actually chilly. It's in the 60s. But I'm a fat man on a perpetual diet. And I can tolerate the cold, although less so, honestly, since I started blood thinners. Even though my doctors say there's no scientific reason for it, my doctors say every person on blood thinners says that they are colder. And our normal homeless spot is going to be vacant because see, people leave supplies for them right there because they do come by, but people also just dump their trash thinking they're helping people. All right, let's go mail our letter, ride down Main Street. Everything's starting to come to life, even though it's overcast with a dollop of rain. Down Main Street. Now, this is really going to be banging once we get close to November. Or into November, because you're going to start seeing all the Christmas decorations. I mean, you're already seeing lights, which I call them Christmassy lights. But you're going to see a lot of decorations. There's Santa's house that's going to be opened up for everybody to see Santa on the weekends. And we already passed Santa's house. It's in the beginning of town on the left-hand side. Yeah, So it's gonna be much prettier with lights and decorations. Yeah, you can see already more life than normal because we're getting a later start. People out getting their coffee and their donuts and walking their dogs and weed whacking. And you can see the leaf color changing, which is not going to be very good this year, according to the tree people, because of the not a lot of rain. And I didn't know this really, because not a lot of rain, the trees are not developing the sugars, and so the vibrant reds and oranges are going to be lacking, and you're going to see more yellow. And that's because the trees always have an abundance of whatever trees have to make the color yellow. And the drought does not affect the yellows, which is why when you have a low rain year, you're going to see more yellows than anything else. So I am going to try to show you the fall colors of Maryland, especially in 2 weeks. I plan to go on a group ride down to the abandoned highway, and that should be an epic video. And that's in western, it's in Pennsylvania, western Pennsylvania, but I'm going to be in western Maryland too. I need, if I could just get a couple more million in sales, I'll be almost, I'll be knocking on 10 million in sales, and that will be a great year, which will allow me to do more, good morning, which will allow me to do donations to the different entities that I like to donate. And of course, I'm always going to do my homeless bags, and I'm always going to do donations, but the more money I make in a year, the more I donate, like most people. Yeah, this time, oh, there's a fisherman out there. Now there's a dedicated person right there. See him? He's catching all the fish. We'll see if he brings something in. I see a lot of people fishing right on this point, from the shore and from boats. First time we're riding down the sidewalk to go to post office. Because we're going the wrong way down a one-way street. But I didn't want to do a U-ey. Boom. Nice and easy. Oh, I'd like to get a step through. Not because I can't lift my leg up. I can actually do almost a whole split, because I used to take karate when I was younger, and I stretched for years. I better get my mail. Now, I'd like to get a step through because it'd be easier to get on and off, and it's easier to, look, I got my lights going and my yellow too. It's easier to sightsee, because it's easier to that's one great thing about Betty. You can flat foot, and it's easy to, my USAA bill. It's a card I use for donations, a lot of donations. See them all lit up. It's easy to stop and start with the step through. It'll be easier than this for sightseeing. And that's one great thing about Betty. You can stop, start, flat foot, and it's safer. And I need 2 new knees, and sometimes my left knee's worse than my right. And sometimes my left knee hurts so bad, and it has just like given out before without any kind of warning. So I'm hoping to get a step through. I offered this bike to my friend at a really great price, because they've been loyal with real estate and other stuff. So I've offered it, but I haven't heard back. I'm just making my usual weekend early morning ride around all the places where I tend to see homeless people, just to try to give out a bag. And Ollie's is having a sale. It's all, I got a to-do list to go to Ollie's, because that's pretty much where I always get my homeless bag supplies from, and it is also where I get my Toys for Tots toys, and that's another great cause, Toys for Tots. I like to go to Ollie's. They actually have 50% sale. I always they have good toys and junk toys. I always try to find the good toys because they're still cheaper than almost everywhere else. Especially, I try to get like a 15% coupon too. And anyway, you go to Ollie's and get your Toys for Tots. I typically buy enough toys to fill up 2 boxes, because I'll do a box at my friend's garage. I'll help fill that up, and then my office box every year. You can spend $150 and have about $300 worth of toys from another retailer, and that will help fill up a box. So that is another great cause, Toys for Tots. And even if you can only afford $5, you go to Ollie's, you'll be able to find a nice toy for $5. And then if you get an Ollie's coupon, so I like Ollie's for a lot of stuff. Tarps, cheap tarps. Do they last forever? No, but they're so cheap. But homeless bag supplies, Toys for Tots, Ollie's is the place to go. Every now and then, I'll catch a good deal on Amazon for toys and Walmart, but typically it's Ollie's for the win. We're actually detouring back to Charl Town because it's raining. So we're gonna head back to the ET hut direction. And if it's, I hate riding in the rain. If it rains hard, we're gonna go back to the ET hut and call this video. If it's not raining hard, we're going to go to Charl Town and ride around town and sit on a bench and look at the gray sky and the water and drink our coffee. I'm knocking on 3,000 miles since September of 2023. You've seen so much of where I live. I know you're all getting tired of it. I'm hoping to get... I'm going to make fresh new content with... Let me look. I'm going to make fresh new content with my Graffiti X. So that'll be good for you all and good for me. Let me let this car go. Before we go down the hill, let me move off to the side. Go, car, go. I can't move over anymore. Lord knows why they would not go by fast. Same thing with this guy. They don't realize they're running me into the side here. They would just speed up. Fucking people are stupid. Don't be like me. Don't be too nice that you injure yourself or you cause yourself to get hurt. I've said that before. That's how I've fallen once, being too nice. Anyway, I'm hoping to get Stella here in a few weeks. That'll be new content. Another bike company has said that they were going to, as my colonel friend, my favorite Greek, another company has offered to, said that they were going to send me a bike, not to keep, not to have, but to, as my neighbor, but to make videos with and to test.
because he likes my videos, and he likes how I ride them and ride them and ride them and continue to give product reviews to my viewers. He thinks that my videos suck. He thinks I'm one of the best influencers out there because I just don't do a 30-minute video on a bike and tell people to buy it. That I put miles and miles and hours on them, and I continue to talk about them. So he said that was so refreshing and so novel that he's going to, he said he's going to send me a bike. And so that'll be cool because he's given me permission by communicating with me like that. He's given me permission to ride it like I stole it. He's given me permission to abuse the heck out of it, to torture test it. Not stupid torture test, but to torture test it like you all, like a consumer. And now it stopped spitting. We're gonna go to Charl Town. And we're not gonna go on any far away trip. We're gonna go stay close to the ET hut because I hate riding in the rain. Anyway, so I'm expecting Stella, my Graffiti X, and hopefully that bike from that other company, and even before my channel exploded, another company that I've already reviewed stuff for said that they were going to send me their top-of-the-line bike to review and make videos with. So, see the leaves? Mostly yellows. And if you didn't know why, now you do. Because that's not just a Maryland thing, that's a leaf thing. That's a tree thing. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have at least my bike coming in that I paid for, the Graffiti X, and maybe a couple other bikes as well. And I have a couple, the abandoned highway trip. I want to get out close to Pittsburgh and try to hook up with my friend Michael Kane and do a ride and video with him on the Gap around Pittsburgh. And I want to go to Gettysburg and do a tour, battlefield tour of Gettysburg for you all, especially my friends in faraway lands. I think you'd find that enjoyable. So I have a lot of stuff on my to-do list. Just got to do them. There's a pupper dog. There's a little puppy dog. Good morning. I'm fine. Cute puppy dog. Puppy dog's getting his puppy exercise. And there's the foundation of what was one of the oldest historic houses in Charl Town. Now, a blank canvas for something to be built. Water is not the water. There's no wood in Waterdead. The water is not, oh, there's my friend's River Church. We're gonna go down and see him because her niece, Darla's niece, loves to, she thought it was so cool that she was in a YouTube video. River Church.
Yeah. Solo today.
Oh, you are?
Well, she wasn't awake yet.
Oh, I was talking about you both. Yeah, you're in my video.
Oh, hey.
I was talking about you. Oh, my battery's almost ready to die. I was talking about you both, and I was like, Darla's niece loves to be in the video. She thought that was so cool, so that's why I came down here. That's why I came to that side first.
Oh, she'll be so sad. Yeah.
We're gonna get her again.
I left early this morning, so I've been down here for quite a while by myself.
All right, we changed out our battery. These GoPro batteries, I told you before, they suck. These are the bigger ones too, and they still don't have a lot of life. And River Church was just done by Darla today. Her niece was sleeping in. The bridge is done and people are on it. You can't see it because the cameras never do long distance justice. Last time we sat at the pavilion. I've seen a few boats out and a few people fishing, but not a whole lot happening. Bunch of sailboats out. I wonder if they're having, there are those mini type sailboaty things. I bet you they're having a class out there. Because there's a whole bunch of them all circling around together. If it was chillier, it would be a raw day. I mean, it's a glorious day because you're alive, but it is just a yucky kind of day for doing much outside if you like the sun and warm weather. There's Larry. There's Larry Metz, the owner of the Wellwood. Larry, how are you, sir?
What's up, mister? You on tour today?
You're on my video. This is the poor soul who lost the house that I told you about in the fire. One of the oldest, top 5 historic houses in town. Tragedy. Sorry that you lost that, my friend. Yeah. Owner of the famous Wellwood Restaurant that we've talked about in so many of our videos, and the River Shack.
River Shack, and summer's over.
What do you want to tell my subscribers?
Welcome to Charl Town.
And he really wants to say, he should have said, come to the River Shack, come to the River Shack, come to the
last 2 days.
Last 2 days. Come to the Wellwood for great food and a dining experience where many presidents have come.
There you go.
This is the other great thing about the Wellwood. When you come to the Wellwood, look, this is their marina. This is their dock that they rent from the town. So you come here and you want to dine at the Wellwood with your boat, boom, you can come here and get a slip, have dinner, have lunch, drinks, whatever, and then get on your boat and cruise away. And this is the famous Wellwood getting ready for football. Of course they are. This place will be packed. And if you wanted to have a wedding or some event, I've been here before for Boy Scout event. They have this big banquet area. Very beautiful. Famous restaurant where many presidents have dined. The River Shack only open for 2 more days and then they close for the season, which I never understood because this place always bangs during the summer, and I'm sure it would bang during the winter as well. People come here and you get crabs year round. Crabs, and I tell you, one of the signature dishes, believe it or not, at the River Shack is the fried chicken. The fried chicken is known all over, and it's always outstanding. It's always puzzled me that it's perfect every single time. Never ever not had great fried chicken. And the crabs and all are outstanding too, but the fried chicken is just banging all of the time. Alrighty, very short video on this raw kind of day. Gentle raw. We have done 14.6 miles. So says
our display, which actually is very accurate on this bike.
Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for hanging with me. Short video. Hopefully the weather's going to break. It looks like it's going to be this kind of weather for the next couple weeks because there's a bunch of storms coming up from Florida. So hopefully we're going to be able to get some really good content for you all. And thank you all for being my friends and my subscriber. If you have come across this video and you are not a subscriber, please, boom, smash the subscribe, click on the like, click on the bell, share my videos, tell your friends. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Get out, live life, ride a bike, ride an e-bike, ride a trike, just do something. I tell you, I preach to you, if you cannot ride a regular bike, an e-bike will change your life. And if you have mobility issues and for whatever other reason, an e-trike will also change your life. Change your life. Get out, live life. I love you all. See ya!